I've done this a couple of times, and every time I get to rambling and the video's too long. So we'll try to keep this quick, simple, to the point. If there's any specific things that anybody wants to know about, you can message me in the comments and ask me, and I'll answer. So we'll just try to go over this really fast. So this is my 2018 RZR 1000 XP. I've had it for a year and a half. It's got 1,400 miles on it. The only thing that's ever gone bad on it was the fuel pump. I put a new fuel pump in it from Quantum Fuel Systems. I've put 400 miles on that fuel pump, and I haven't had any issues since then. I knocked out the catalytic converter. Simple deal. There's tons of videos on YouTube for that. This bumper is a Polaris bumper, two-piece bumper. I bought it at a junkyard. It was sitting on a shelf, and the guy was like, I asked him how much, and he told me, and I bought it, and it was really cheap, like stupid cheap compared to what they cost new. I got these little cube LED lights. Those are from Amazon. I got these cube color changing lights. I got those from Amazon as well. These brackets are from Amazon. They're kind of flimsy. You can see it shakes. It is what it is. I didn't get very much for them, whatever. The windshield's from UTV Giant. It's a pretty good starter windshield. It's not tall enough. It looks cool and it kind of works, but it's not tall enough to direct the airflow off of you completely. It kind of hits you right in the forehead. So there's that. I've got a Amazon thin single row light bar. It's 30-inch. I got that from Amazon. I think it was like 60 or so. The cubes were 60. The brackets were like 20 or 30. The windshield was 70. The doors were from UTV Giant as well. Those were 80 or 90. And then the roof was also from UTV Giant. It comes with the brackets to mount the light bar, the 30-inch light bar. I've got a Boss Audio 500 watt sound bar. It's a good starter sound bar. It's good to put on when you first get a machine and you want a sound bar and want a radio. It's got the controller right here, connects to your phone. You can Bluetooth, listen to music. It works really good. I welded in these bars, and that's how I have this 2400 watt marine amp. It's from Rockville. It's a Rockville marine amp. It's been really good. I haven't had any issues with it. I've got an amp kit ran on it. I've got the two channels 1 and 2 are running to my kicker 8-inch kickers. It's got a switch. I turn the amp on and off separate from the sound bar, so I can run the sound bar with the engine off and it won't kill the battery. And I can turn these on and off whenever I want them. I turn them on when I'm riding, when the engine's running. When the engine ain't running, I turn them off because that amp is a power hog and it'll kill the battery. All the connections and everything on the machine have all been waterproof and weatherproofed, and they all have heat shrink and glue and all that stuff so that they don't get corrosion on them. All the switches are independent, where they can be turned on and off without the engine on or the key on. So you can do that. I got these whips. These are 4-foot Woody's light whips, level 3s. They're the brightest ones that they make. They're extremely bright. I get tons of compliments, and people always telling me that they're awesome, and they are. I love them. So for the machine itself, the kickers. I bought those from Amazon. It comes with the kicker and the cans for $2.50, I think. And then you can buy these swivel clamps. I bought those from Rockville. Those are like 90. If you don't get the swivel clamps, and you don't have to, but it just helps with positioning. If you buy just the kickers with the little stationary clamps it comes with, the grommets that they provide aren't the right size. So you'll have to let them know, hey, I need the 1.75 bushings in order to run those. The swivel clamps, if you order them from Rockville, they come with those bushings. I've got the wiring. It runs into the bar. It runs up and in here. Oh, see, it runs through there. And then I had to buy the controller, which is mounted up here above the sound bar. The reason I put it up there is because it's the only thing that's not waterproof. So when I wash it, I shove a towel up there to cover it, and then I wash the machine. It works really good. As far as the machine goes, I'll just go over real quick. It's a, let's see what I've done. Every 500 miles, it gets a full service. Front diff, rear diff, and engine oil kit. I blow out the air filter, clean the air filter box, and I clean out the clutch and the clutch housing and all the clutches. I spray it with water, and then I blow it out with compressed air, and then I run the engine with the cover off for about 10 minutes to let it sling all the residual water out of the clutch system, and I put the belt cover back on. That's the OEM belt. It's got 1,400 miles on it, and I guess that's just a testament to if you just run the stock tires and stock drivetrain and don't jack it up and don't lift it or do anything like that, you know, you won't have any issues. I haven't broken any axles. I haven't had any wheel bearings wore out. It's got the OE brake pads on it. I did take the wheels and tires off at 1,000 miles, and I bought a bearing grease tool, and I greased the wheel bearings. So there's that. I run 93 octane fuel in it. You don't have to. That's just my preference. That's what I want to do. So I run premium fuel in it. All the accessories are ran to that junction block on the front. The amp is ran directly to the battery, so it's on its own deal. The machine's been really good. I haven't had any issues with it. It hasn't, I mean, other than the fuel pump, you know, it's been a really good machine. And even when the fuel pump went out, it didn't completely leave me stranded. It just started running funny and then died a couple times. But I really like the machine. I really enjoy having it. I come from a Honda Foreman 450, Honda Foreman 450, and it was a 2002 model. This is a 2018 model, so quite an upgrade. But I really love this machine. I enjoy riding. Riding's been my passion for a long time, and I go riding out in the field. I've got quite a few buddies that ride also, and we get together and we go out riding and have a good time. And it's been a really good machine. You know, just taking care of it, and that's why I bought it new, is so that I could make sure that all the maintenance was done to it. And I really enjoy having it. It does have a cab cooler kit on it too. It's made by Wolf Snout, and it's really good in the summer. It blocks all the pathways for the heat coming off the radiator into the cab, so it doesn't cook you alive inside. But in the winter, it kind of sucks because then you're not getting that. But you know, that's what you got. I think that's it. If anybody wants to see the stereo, I'll post another video. And that's basically my my 2018 RZR. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the video, like, subscribe if you want to, and we'll see you on the next one.